Alright guys, here's some stuff that you might want to grab before you get started. We have some alcohol prep pads. These come in a package when you order from LiveLitEmpire.com. Obviously you got your decal, your microfiber, some painter's tape, and then a razor blade. To get started on this, I'm going to show you exactly how you need to peel the decal from the backing paper. Your decal facing upright, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure that we're laying down the decal one more time just to make sure that we get the proper adhesion. Set it on its face, because this actually allows us to peel the backing from the transfer paper. This is typically a more reliable way of peeling the backing paper. You just want to make sure that you keep that angle nice and sharp. Oh, look, at now we're starting to get some of the decal. Perfect. And if it starts getting stuck, you can kind of go ahead and bend it. You can kind of go ahead and bend it down, and that might help it stick, or you might even be able to use your finger or something to try to hold it down. But typically when you're peeling the backing paper from the transfer paper upside down like this, you don't really have too many issues. Since I'm unsure where I'm going to put this decal, I'm going to go ahead and actually put it back. I'm going to put the backing paper back on the decal until I get it exactly where I want it set up. I think that the decal would look great right about here. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to get it as level as possible. I'm going to get this tape put on here. What I like to do is get that tape on here so that way I can place it kind of where I would like. Make sure it's nice and level. Tape it down. Perfect. Now that I know kind of where I want it at, I'm going to go ahead and peel back this tape. I'll just go ahead and stick it over here for a little bit. Get your alcohol prep pads. Go ahead and tear one of those bad boys open. You want to clean the glass with soapy water first before the alcohol prep pads. And you have to keep in mind that if you use any type of ceramic coating within the last 1 or 2 washes, that this decal is not going to stick. You're going to have to use something to get that ceramic coating off if you want a decal to stick. So just go ahead and clean the surface where you're going to install that decal. Once the alcohol is dry, you can go ahead and give it a once over with a microfiber towel just to make sure that everything's nice and dry and clean. Once over, there's nothing on that glass now. It's pristine and ready to stick. So I'm going to go ahead and unfold this, bring it back over, stick her down, and then I'm going to start back on that corner where I've already peeled a little bit. Yeah, it's coming off smooth now since we did that, since we prepped it earlier by removing a little bit of the backing. This tape trick works really well for larger decals. For smaller decals, it's not really necessary. I think that this might be a crime cutting against the glass, but who cares? It's my truck. I guess you could even just rip it. Perfect. Now you're going to want to go ahead and work it up. This is a chrome decal, so don't be too harsh on me. Chrome is very hard to work with. We're just going to use fingers. Who needs protection anyways? Making sure that I'm not trapping any air bubbles underneath the decal. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Alright, so now you're going to go ahead and take your tape off. It's all locked in place because this is all stuck directly to the glass. Cool beans. Now we're just going to go ahead and peel this side up. Remove the transfer tape from underneath it. Make sure that we're not letting any of this decal get stuck to the backing paper that we're removing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, same thing. We're just going to go ahead and work it down. No fancy cards, no heat gun, just a beginner installation. You may get some bubbles doing it like this, but you could always just poke those out later with a tack or something. Hey guys, the decal's all nice and pressed on the glass now. They just almost got attacked by turkeys. Anyways, the decal's nice and fully installed now. It's not raining outside, it's not insanely hot. No ceramic coating was done within the last couple of days. My glass cleaner definitely did not have any ceramic coating in it. So this decal should come off nice and clean. You're just gonna go ahead and start at the top corner and then just peel down. Look it, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. There's a little piece of chrome that's not wanting to stick. You're gonna wanna make sure that you work it in really well, especially if it's a little bit cold outside. Maybe the decal's a little moist. There we go, there we go. That helped out a lot. Real smooth like that. Clean install. Yeah, she looks pretty good. You just want to make sure that you press down all these edges, make sure that nothing's hanging so your microfiber towels and stuff don't grab it too harsh and rip one of the little corners off or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions.